What's going on, everybody? We are live for Necessary Roughness. Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a great time. We got on the panel, we got Avery Giovanni. What is going on, my brother?
Yeah, I'm just glad to be here, man. I'm glad to see y'all, man. I haven't seen y'all since draft, like in this way, and I'm seeing y'all doing videos, and I like your videos. I like your content, very original content, might I add. It's just nice, man.
Thank you.
Nice to be seen.
Awesome, brother.
Hey, if you guys are not subscribed to Avery Giovanni, definitely do so. He's a great content creator. Also, we got on the panel, we got Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? Just got done licking a window, and it tasted pretty good.
Did it taste like
You want some taste,
sugar
man?
in there.
Make sure you lick some windows. This stuff it gives you some motivation. I tell you what.
Hey, absolutely. And we got Mark Orums from Orum's Forum. What is going on, brother?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? How's everybody doing, man? Necessary Roughness in the house. Got the Tiger gear going. Casey Mize on the bump today.
Absolutely. Hey, Mark, you got anything that goes on Tuesday?
Tuesday, I got the Orum's Den every Tuesday at 6:30. Talk Lions football. We could talk NFL, talk whatever you guys want, man. Chat, participation, panel, man, ISN panel. Anybody who wants to come on, man, let's do it, man. Let's talk football and sports in general.
Absolutely. And we got Tone. What is going on, brother?
Oh, what's up, guys? Great to be on here today.
Yeah, Marshall.
Hey, absolutely. What's going on, Druzy? How's it going, brother? Actually, you know what? I better, what do you call it? Share this out. I forgot to share it out. But hey, I'm all over the place today.
It's all right, bro.
That's what she said.
They still swimming in the? You still swimming over there? Or are you good?
I am good to go. We had what do you call it? Flooding in my basement the other about a few days ago, and it was bad. But we finally fixed that. And then what was that?
My bad. No, that's my fault.
Oh, yeah. Then we fixed that, and then my computer went down on me, so I had to fix that, and we're finally back. What's going on, Ivan? What's going on, Harold? But yeah, it's been quite an eventful few weeks.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me share this out real quick.
While he shares it out, let's talk some football.
Absolutely.
Antonio Hightower. Well, let's talk some football. You ready, man?
Hey, I'm always ready.
All right. Let's get
about
up
the
in
Lions.
there. So you want to talk about the Lions?
I'm always ready to talk bad about the Lions, but I can talk any football.
Come on, man.
Bad about the Lions. What's wrong with you, man?
Man, what's wrong with you, Marshall? You're supposed to be a Lions fan. Get up out of here. Don't talk bad about our team. Legacy Media does enough for us, man. God dang. Hey, Avery Giovanni, how do you like the media portraying Dan Campbell as a doofus?
Just expected. It's expected. I think, interesting. They said things like Andy Reid, and if Andy Reid does that, that's genius. One thing is for certain. Bill Parcells was a spectacle.
Yep.
Philbin was a spectacle. Tom Coughlin was a spectacle. Jim Moore.
Pete Carroll.
But yeah, Pete Carroll is a spectacle, and it's just laughable. It's funny and stuff. And for us to do it is wrong. But we had Patricia here, and he was like a dirtbag to everybody and the media, and they applauded that, or they didn't say nothing about it. So. Yeah, it's weird. It's just weird to me. What they want, I don't know.
Absolutely. Sure. What's going on, Jorge? What's going on, the Carolina guy? But man, they gotta stop doing that about our team, man. Like that stuff gets so annoying. Like I just want to just force choke them. Just go like this, like.
I like how today Brad Holmes came to his defense finally.
Yeah,
Brad Holmes came to his defense and said, "That's enough, man. Like, this guy's This guy's got elite personality. You know what I mean? He hasn't showed really anything on the field, but his coaching style yet. But he's a great person. He's a great motivator. So he's had enough of it, man. He's sick and tired of hearing Dan Campbell's name getting dragged through the mud. So I like that. I like that our GM finally came to his defense. I love that.
Absolutely.
About time, man. These media people, they are a bunch of beta males. Let's see Colin Cowherd say that stuff to his face. This dude's like 120 pounds.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Get up out of here with your ridiculousness. I'll still never forget hearing I was offended that he said he'd bite kneecaps. Are you kidding me? That is the most ridiculous thing I have. You're telling an NFL head coach, bite kneecaps, you're offended. Have you been in a locker room?
Right.
Do you know what it's? But you
no, he never has.
Troops.
He never has.
Yes, that's the worst thing I've ever been told by, say, a drill sergeant or sergeant is biting kneecap. I was so offended. I swear to you, man, when a drill sergeant said, you need to get to attention or I'm going to smoke you, I was so offended. And I didn't know what to do, man. I was going to throw my beta mail card at him and tell him, you can't talk to me this way. I'm offended. This is the real world, folks. And sneak peek. Coaches are pretty, they talk fairly nasty. You hear about Matt Patricia talking about sucking on some strong D's to Darius Clay. Now, you don't hear nothing about that. And you don't hear nothing about that in the legacy media. They just brush it off.
Yeah. You know, hey, as Kwame Brown would say, hey, the legacy media can get that mama's cooking.
Mama.
That's get that mama's cooking. Mommy. Oh yeah.
For years. Like 5 years, I dug up something 5 years ago, and it was just like Colin Cowherd was just like going after him. You can't look like a player. And when he first got the interim job, he looks like a player. Some people respect him. I don't know why. Then he goes on, wins 2 games, 3 games. I was wrong. He's quick to say that. And then they end up 6-10. He's not the guy. He's terrible. He's a bomb. It's just winning cures all, man. Winning cures all. Yeah. And the good thing about it too is that you see former players backing up what Campbell's doing. Pat McAfee loves it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What was he? He was a former player, man. You know what I mean? He knows the deal. Like, he knows it. Like, you guys got Colin Cowherd and Joy Taylor, and you got like Mike Valente. What have they done? Like, you know what I mean? Except for talk behind a microphone and never probably play the game. So that's what, you know what I mean, man? Let the guy, man, be. He's not going to be doing this come September, October, walking around with a race helmet on. I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so.
Hey,
but
I hope he does.
Oh yeah, well, like you said before, man. I hope he has a beer and a bowl of ice cream with him, right?
Absolutely.
I love it, man. I love it. You know, it's funny is Rex Ryan was a real crazy guy, but when he got hired by the Jets initially, everyone thought, "Oh man, this is what you need." Oh, same old, man. Same old media.
Remember that.
They're so trash. Like they're the enemy of the people, man. I'm telling you right now, the media is the enemy of the people.
Facts. Yeah. You know, this is what I say. You know, put some pads on. If you so offended, put some pads on. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Put some pads on. You know, because hey, it's either that or you're gonna get sacks to the face. And that's point blank. Period. Because we're gonna bite your kneecaps off too. You know, the culture of Detroit is changing, it's for a darn good reason too.
Sacks to the face, man. That's some sick stuff.
I'm giving her a D, man. A strong D.
You don't want that strong D. You don't want those sacks to the face, man.
You know what's playing? We the new media.
Yeah.
And when I take it from the Joy Taylors or whatever, the only thing they got on us is syndication. Only thing they got is like being funded and like, you know, being everywhere, and that's it. I literally don't watch TV. I watch apps. I watch Marvel, and that's it. I watch y'all, and like I don't even watch ESPN. Most I get from ESPN is probably them old clips that I put in my videos. It's not even. I don't even watch them guys.
Yeah.
So they need content right now. and their content is an easy shot at Detroit. Let's shoot Detroit right now, and let's do a whole segment about how these people, you know. And she really tried to like double check because everybody was going after her, and you know, she's on Twitter. Well, I visited Detroit and my mom lives there, and you deserve better. Do we? We good. We don't know who you are. We good.
Facts.
Yeah. You're Jason Taylor's sister. That's who you are. That's exactly who you are. You're Jason Taylor's sister. That's who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why you're on TV.
I thought she was on TV.
And you look pretty good too.
Nothing more, nothing less.
All facts.
That's it, man. That's it, man.
What's going on? Tyler says, Trox, y'all been rebuilding since 1960s. That's just bad. What do you call it? That's just bad management.
1957. Get it right.
Longer than that, brother. Longer than that.
That looks like 30 years old.
Longer than that, my man.
Jorge says, then we got Gase, the boy genius.
Oh gosh.
Oh man.
He's a genius, all right.
Yeah. Genius on what do you call it? Unemployment. Hey, appreciate that, Omar Pasha with the $5 super chat.
There he is.
Says, just want to keep my promise. I promised something during the Clippers and Jazz game. Not much, but it's a start. Hey, I appreciate that, Omar. Appreciate that, brother.
How about those Phoenix Suns, Trox?
Let's go. 1-0. 1-0, baby. We play tonight. I will be live tonight. Denver at Phoenix. Chance to go 2-0. And we need that. We need that going into Denver because Denver's a hard place to play at.
Yep.
You know, it's going to be loud. It's going to be electric. You know, we need to be up 2-0. But, man, I'm so proud of those guys, man. They're fighting through adversity. They're fighting through injury. You know, that's something that I can't say about, like, Anthony Davis or LeBron James and things like that. Like, they get just a little of a stinger, and they're like, oh, I can't play. Oh. It's like, this is the NBA playoffs, dude.
Although I will say, that injury Anthony Davis had looked pretty bad. The last one.
It did look bad. His last one did. It did.
Like, he went out there, and after, like, 2 plays, he was just in pain.
He played 5 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Charles Barkley went on TV. He's like, yo, whoever put that man out there should be fired immediately. I was like,
y'all hear what LeBron said?
What he said?
When he said,
pick a team that.
Will you?
Did he already pick a team that he's going to next year?
So mad. I'm the only LeBron guy here. He was the only one. He was like, they asked him, "Are you gonna watch the playoffs this year?" Only thing I'll be watching is the Looney Tunes Space Jam.
He plugged himself.
He plugged himself.
Of course he did. LBJ.
Hey, speaking of LeBron, though, he did change his number. He's going back to 6.
Oh, he is? For next year?
Yep. He'll be rocking number 6.
Wait, what number was he wearing? I thought he gave 23 to AD.
No. Nope.
No,
AD is wearing what's AD wearing? He's wearing
I don't remember what AD's wearing, but LBJ is 23, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, LeBron's rocking 23.
Oh, he was rocking 3.
Was he doing 3?
Yep, Anthony Davis is rocking 3.
So maybe he's going back to 23.
Could be. AD 23.
What did Barkley call AD? Civilian close? What do you call him again? He called him something real bad, man.
Yeah.
Called him civilian close, sitting on the sidelines again.
Yeah. I forgot I forgot the exact thing he said, but man, he was roasting him.
Yeah. Man, the man's always hurt. You know what I mean? Like, I know he's a stud, but
hey, he sounds like a guy that's in Detroit right now, Mr. Austin Bryant.
Always injured.
But at least AD was good. Austin Bryant.
At least AD was good, though. Yeah. Well, at least AD's good. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Austin Bryant.
You're gonna make that injured reserve. He needs to make that list.
New age Nick Bolton.
Gotta drink some milk, man. Drink some milk.
for the record, because I know I wasn't on Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike or Orum's Den, I want to let everybody know I am okay with the firing of Nick Bawden. I told you guys last year on a show, I said, if he is injured, that is it for me. He has to stay healthy. Otherwise, it's just time to go.
Yeah, I thought literally when he was cut, my initial thoughts was it was you on the Titanic with the blue diamond. Do 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 do.
No,
I Leonardo, or is he? Is he? What was the
I'll never
or
let
whatever.
go.
Glove.
No, I'm cool with it, and hey, it is what it is. Best ability is availability. If you're not going to be healthy, goodbye.
What about Jared Goff, bro? He dude's doing pretty good, huh?
Man, turning heads.
Like
For a window licker, he's turning heads.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thunk? I mean,
don't know.
right off rip, I said, this guy is getting destroyed. I don't think he's going to be as bad as what everyone says. I went against everybody, man. Me and Grid. Everyone said, oh, this is a terrible quarterback. I said, man, come on, man. He didn't even do one snap, and you're all throwing this dude under the bus. Yeah. And now he's turning heads in a good way.
Yep. See, the only thing I was... what was that?
It's early.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, really, in OTAs, let's be honest, you always hear about players doing good. The only thing that really matters, in my opinion, the only thing I really pay attention to at OTAs is the wide receiver versus cornerback drills and the pass rush drills.
Right.
Yeah.
And again.
But the targets and the ball placement, this is what I talk about. That's what you can judge. And when the ball placement is specifically at the spot where they want the ball, whether it be an over the shoulder or right over the head, that is accuracy. And he's doing that.
True.
So
He's very accurate so far.
But I think that was never Jared Goff's problem. Jared Goff's real problem was when the play breaks down, he can't really do anything. Or when he gets pressured, he just kind of crumbles under pressure. That's really been his problem. Jared Goff's always been super accurate.
I got a question for you, Tone. Is that a thing of Jared Goff, or is that a thing of Sean McVay telling him in his ear, you better not do this, you better not do that?
That's it might be both. It's probably Jared Goff. I mean,
who knows?
I can't say Sean McVay told him not to do this, not to do that. Sean McVay put him in a system that was working, right? And then when there were moments where the system couldn't really bail him out, he kind of struggled. Now, part of that is he's limited physically. Jared Goff isn't he's not like Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen. He's not this insanely fast guy with a huge arm. And not only that, the Rams never really had like a real dominant wide receiver. So it's not like I'm putting it all on him. I'm saying this the really things I got to see if he can really improve on, especially throwing under pressure. Because that's one of the things the top QBs got to be able to do. You got to be under the pressure. You don't want your QB to be under pressure, but it's going to happen at some point in time. And when it happens at some point in time, I need to have confidence that you won't be a detriment to my team when it happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that one.
Hey, man.
Who's
don't
this
be a
Julian
detriment.
Garcia guy?
I see a great question by Julian Garcia.
Yeah.
Let me get it.
This guy's an absolute big mouth. I'd love to see this guy on the field for sure. I'd love to see a guy like that in the field.
Hey, I'm more athletic than Tom Brady. I'd be him in a foot race.
So I gotta combat the Jared Goff talk. I want to hear nothing but positive talk when it comes to Jared. First and foremost, this was supposed. First of all, when I get on here, I just be real vanilla. But look, that's my boy, and I'm not, Stafford loyalist. Check this out. So last year, against supposedly the number one defense for the first 5 weeks, the Bears, Jared Goff under pressure was 20 of 23. 20 of 23. No pressure, he was 19 of 22. He dotted them up.
It's my quarterback.
If you want to send pressure to Goff, he has proven in the past that he can handle that pressure, especially against elite defenses. And it may be a 10-yard, and these are over 10 yards, over 10-yard throws, over 20-yard throws. He has to play within a system. He has to get comfortable. Yeah. And I like the fact that today or yesterday, they incorporated things he actually liked. He had a conversation, and they incorporated that to today. And when you hear that confidence and that open flow, and they feel like he can talk, he feels like he can cook. Because we have this narrative that he can't cook, he can't do this. He's just a placeholder who needs the green dot, and I think he's an amazing quarterback, and I think when he's comfortable, he's going to excel. I mean, he literally beat Patrick Mahomes 51-48, and people just say, "Oh yeah, he's not this, he's not that." I'm just like, do you like your quarterback? Do you respect? Like they want that other dude back. That's what I really think.
Yeah,
I don't think that, man. I don't think people want Stafford back. There's a lot of people that don't want him back, man.
There's a lot of people that don't.
There's a lot of people that do, though.
There's a mix.
When he was gone.
There's a mix, man. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I was upset when we traded him. I'll admit it right now. I was upset we traded him. I think Stafford's the better quarterback. I don't think it's a major difference there between Goff and Stafford, but I'm willing. We have to give Goff a chance, man. Like he's not a bum. Like he's not a bum, man. He's done it in the past. So we just got to give this kid a chance. I'm just worried about everything surrounding him. I'm talking about his weapons. I'm talking about his weapons, man. Everybody except Hawkinson.
TJ killing it right now, bro.
Hawkinson's the only guy I trust out of anybody catching the ball. Him and Swift. I don't trust Rashad Perryman. Rashad Perryman, I heard, is looking terrible. Don't be surprised if this kid gets cut, by the way, eh?
You looking bad?
Actually,
looking like not the last. That's surprising.
Not the last two. Not last two camps. He's not looked bad. The last 2 days of camp.
He looked bad. Either it was yesterday. It was either yesterday or the day before. He can't catch.
That was OTAs. That was OTAs per reports. He did fine yesterday. He was catching it, and then today, the offense was doing fairly well catching the football, and there was no talk of him dropping passes. That's something I made sure I listened to when I was reading about what occurred in camp. There's a couple standouts. First off, it's going to be Victor Bolden, Quintez Cephas, TJ Hawkinson. Man, if you're a fantasy owner, you need to get TJ Hawkinson. So everyone, when we play in this league and I win against everybody, just make sure you don't take TJ Hawkinson. He's mine. Goff is targeting this guy, and he's killing up the defense right now. DeAndre Swift killing it. And, right now, Tyrell Williams had a touchdown as well. So you didn't hear bad about Rashard Perryman in the last 2 days. OTAs, he was making drops. Yes.
I mean, it's an improvement for him.
Yeah, it's an improvement.
Yeah.
There's a dude named Amon Ra who said, "I'm going to take somebody's job."
Yep.
Yeah.
You want
to take someone's job.
Yeah. If you want to exist in this league, man. If you want to exist, I don't know. Like this dude better. Hey, I was never high on the dude. I was never. I'll be pleased if you get cut. I'll be pleased, man.
Yeah. I just want the best 5 wide receivers out there. And like I always say, man, this is not just a 1-year thing. It's a multi-year task, and they'll get better. The one thing I am scared of, though, is these linebackers are looking pathetic. I mean, they're looking man, it's not looking good, man. They can't be – right now, the middle of the field is not being stopped at all. It's just getting destroyed.
Yeah, I read something where DeAndre Swift made Anzalone look like a child.
Yeah.
Apparently, and Anzalone apparently threw his hands up in the middle of the field and was like, I don't know what happened. He did something like that. Apparently, he did something like that. That's like what do you mean you don't know? Like, what do you mean you don't know what happened? You know what I mean? Like just throwing his hands up, walking back to the huddle like, what do I do?
I don't know why they got these linebackers covering Swift any of these running backs or these tight ends, they can't cover anybody.
Well, they got to learn, man. Enzo's supposed to be that guy, though. Enzo's supposed to be the guy to come in here and be that cover linebacker.
Yeah, because I mean, you had to try to guard what do you call it?
Alvin Kamara.
Yeah. If we put him on Alvin Kamara, that's a problem.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Or Jelani Tavai.
Just remind me to pick him up fantasy again when we play the Saints.
So I read something they were playing fast. I read all this. They were playing fast, and they're getting after it. They're intense. And you telling me that's not as they were getting beat that bad? They getting beat
real bad.
Destroyed.
Yeah, I think
it's been they said that Swift and Williams has been unstoppable. It's not even
unstoppable.
Close.
Yeah,
unstoppable is the word. It's just like it's nothing for him, man.
That's that's my running man. That's the running game, man.
You know what I mean? It's going to be
great for the running backs. I am nervous. Can be for the linebackers.
They probably getting dotted up, by Jared Goff, who beat
he is. He's lighting them up, man.
Yeah, he beat the past Super Bowl champion last year.
Yep,
dotted him up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We got rid of Matthew Broke Your Backford, and we got a younger Jared Goff, man. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what he can do. I'm excited. Avery bought his jersey like a boss because he's representing. And I just can't wait to see. Everyone says this guy's gonna be the worst of the worst. Come on, man.
No, that's not. That's terrible. People saying that.
Hey, how's Mitch?
Yeah, I saw a few lists had him below.
How's Mitch?
Who's the Bears quarterback?
Well, they got him ranked. They got Jared Goff ranked, I think, like the 26th, 27th quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, most of them like
which
low
is ridiculous.
20. I saw one list. I think he was like 31, and they had him ranked below Andy Dalton. I was like, hey, listen. Okay, but that same list had like Trey Lance at 39 below, and they had Justin Fields at 38, and it was below. I forget what's his name, Tyrod Taylor.
Oh man!
All right,
really?
All right,
that's crazy.
It's
I'm
Patrick
like, I know
they had
they're
above them.
rookies. I know they're rookies, but I'm pretty confident to say they're both gonna be better than Tyrod Taylor this year. All right.
Yeah, they already got Trevor Lawrence like ranked 16th or something like that already.
Well, I'm talking about Chris Sims' list. Chris Sims' list had like
Chris Sims.
He had like Zach Wilson at like 25, I think, and he had like Trevor at like 26.
What?
Mac Jones. Oh yeah, Mac Jones was above Justin Fields and Trey Lance.
Give me that man's media card because he is fired.
Not only that, Sam Darnold was 18.
Chris Sims.
This is Chris Sims' MO, by the way. Hey, this is what he does, though.
He had Sam Darnold like 18.
He says the
Cam
most
Newton at
outrageous
19.
stuff.
He was right about Okuda, though.
He was right about Okuda so far. So far, he was.
But
his draft QB rankings are good, but I don't know what that list was. Like he had Tyrod and I think he had Tyrod. No, not Tyrod. Taysom. Yeah, Taysom high.
Oh, come on. Taysom Hill.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
You're having a tight end above a freaking quarterback. Come on, man.
Jameis Winston, I think, too, I believe.
Jameis was like back-to-back. Oh, yeah, I found the list.
Nathan
Carson Wentz was like top.
Nathan Peterman.
I'm going to laugh at all these guys that talk crap about Jared Goff, and Jared Goff throws for some decent yards, good touchdown to low interceptions, because I think that's what's going to happen.
Man, I hope.
When you got T.J. Hawkinson, I mean, he's a mismatch, nightmare.
Sure.
Yeah.
But if I'm a team, I just double
TJ.
Like if I'm a team, if I just double TJ, who else am I gonna really worry about?
Then I'll just run the ball.
That's the plan.
True. But if you run the ball, and if I put points up on your defense, now what you gonna do?
What are you talking about?
I'm going to put points up too.
Think about his defense. How good is his defense?
Lions defense?
Yes.
You were. Come on, man. We all know how the Lions defense is right now.
So we know this defense is suspect, right? And if you know TJ is your only weapon, teams are gonna put their most focus where your weapons are. They're gonna force you, huh?
That's good.
That's good, but we don't have anybody other than him where you can say, oh yeah, we go to him and we can trust him. Tyrell's good, but is he gonna stay healthy? I don't know what I'm gonna get out of Amra. Cephas, Maybe Swift if they actually put a linebacker on him. They put a linebacker on him, he's gonna destroy people. Who, me? I'm more of a football fan right now.
But you a free agent? You like him? Like him? like him? Like him?
I got affiliation with Detroit right now.
What? Wow,
He's a free agent.
Hey, I just want to send a special shout out to Travis Dooley on that $5 super chat. Says, at work, want to stop and say, can I get a one pride?
One
in the
pride.
chat? Absolutely, one pride, brother. Actually, you know what? I got one for you. Since you're at work, let's give you some good mojo at work.
Train's coming through.
Yoga fire. Yoga fire.
And again. And again.
Go Lions!
They are who we thought they were.
Thank you, Denny Green.
I gotta debate this man on my channel, man. We gotta do a debate on because you was great. You was like you the one that riled the feathers. Because me and these guys, most of the time we disagree. The only time like I've ever disagreed, probably. No, I don't think I've ever disagreed with these three men at all. There's another man, a part of this group, I disagree with about Stafford, but he got on the page. He got on page. He was a lover, and he got on the right page. A free agent, this man. Man, wow, man. I'm debating.
Phone Google image. He's Google imaging things now.
Free agent.
Free agent.
Free agent.
Not a boy, Tom. Not a boy.
Oh my God!
I don't even feel like a Lions fan anymore.
It's a wait and see approach with Jared Goff, man, because
Yeah,
there is a lot of question marks outside of guys like Hawkinson and Swift. There is. So, in a way, Tone's not wrong. You know what I mean? In a way, Tone's not wrong. There is a little bit of worrisome, I think, man, with guys like Perryman and Tyrell Williams and Cephas. There is a bit of a concern, man. There is, man. There is. You guys can't ignore that, right?
well, I will say this. With Cephas, though, I will give him a pass. He had a horrible regime that he walked into, and he's finally going to have at least his first year with a real coach.
This is my prediction with him. My prediction with Cephas is that he's going to take over that number 2 spot. He's going to end up either beating out Perryman or Perryman's going to get hurt.
I've been
I'm
saying
telling you right
Cephas, man, is my under the radar player since
I like him, man.
Yeah.
Since freaking last offseason. I said, look out for Cephas because he grew a lot last year at the end of the year.
Yep.
He's up to Motor City Podcast, man. He's a podcaster, Lions fan. Shout out to him.
Absolutely. Shout out. Absolutely. If you guys not subscribed, definitely subscribe to his channel.
I want to this is the only thing I'm gonna say about Jared Goff, man. I'm looking up objective quarterback stats, and when I look at when they did an average of Stafford's years in Detroit versus Goff's years on the Rams, this is the overall support that they got. It appears, though, as Goff's defensive support has been tremendous, while Stafford has had nothing around him. However, if you look at Goff's 5-year span, the defensive cast ranked, the Lions have had also a 4-year span of having a top 10 defense. If you average out those years, they've literally had the same thing within a 4-year span. If you just go off 4 years, 2011 through 2015. And guess what? Guess who did better? Jared Goff. They got a whole list of objectivequarterbacking.com. I'm not about to take over your stream. I'm about to have respect for the mic. You know, I'm just saying that's my guy. That's why I bought the jersey. First jersey I ever bought. First one.
Let me ask this though. let me ask this though. Who had a better offensive supporting cast in those same years?
Stafford.
He did?
Yeah.
Stafford has, I mean, other than Golden Tate and Calvin in 2014, in which this was kind of broke down, Calvin.
You
I mean,
can't
having
say
a really
other
good
than Megatron, just the Hall of Fame wide receiver.
True, but what
You
the team
never
do?
say
They
that.
doubled and triple teamed him and dared everybody else around him to go there. All right,
still
having
threw
a
it to
really
him.
good number one wide receiver is great.
You said Nate Burleson was averaging like 700 to 800 yards a year.
True,
And
but was Nate Burleson
We had
like a really
Reggie
good
Bush
wide receiver?
running the ball. We had Reggie Bush. He had 1,035. What you talking about?
Yeah, Reggie Bush was pretty solid back then. I will give you that. Todd Gurley, MVP. I mean, Brandon Cooks, pretty good.
He was trashed the same. He was trashed a year before 2016 with the same people around. I don't understand.
Well, who?
Golf had the same people around, and McVay came over there and just,
That's part of that. I'm gonna say that's coaching though. That part of that was coaching, which I will also get at to the Rams because who was that? Jeff Fisher. Jeff Fisher was the worst coach I've ever seen in my life.
Jeff Fisher was terrible.
Jeff
Pat
Fisher was horrible.
Patricia's the worst coach I've ever seen
Yeah,
in my
Matt
life.
Patricia's.
Well,
the
yeah,
worst.
yeah.
You got
apparently
he
he's
goes
there.
down is the worst.
No, actually, you know what? And Adam Gase is the worst coach I've ever seen.
Ooh, that's
Hey,
a good
apparently-
competition.
hey,
Who's the
That is a
worst?
good competition.
Apparently, Matt Patricia is the heir apparent to Bill Belichick. All of a
Oh,
sudden, when he
yeah.
leaves here,
Yeah,
Please.
that's what the word on the street is.
I don't believe that for a second. Man. I don't believe that for one
they go
second.
in.
Hey,
That's
I
40
got, I
chess
got
move,
lands
man.
in some Florida swamplands for you to purchase if you want to believe that. Man.
hey, that's probably why he ran back to old Billy over there.
Good
Can I
old
please
Bill.
be the heir apparent
Good
to
old
you?
Billy.
Good old Bill. I got my knee pads.
Fix him up, Bill. Bill, like I can fix him.
That dude was a bum, man.
Facts.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable he has a job. It's unbelievable that guy has a
Yeah.
job. But what he literally did to another franchise, he literally took his pants down and doo-dooed all over the Lions, man. That's what he did to us. That's what he did. And then Bill Belichick takes him back. Like, it's almost like it's his child, eh? It's almost like
Yeah.
it's his kid. Well, come back, man. You know what? You're welcome here, son.
I think that's what they're supposed to do. When the Patriots send out a coach, it's really like some empire type stuff where they just send out
And then they come back,
Dun,
right?
dun,
Oh,
dun,
yeah.
Make sure that
dun,
team stay
dun,
bad.
dun.
franchise and bring everything over here. That's,
Like, make
Yeah.
sure they're bad so we can stay good.
Yeah.
And send us a few pieces too.
you got a dog quick.
Oh God, got Lord of the Rings going on around here now.
If he is the heir apparent, oh man, I can't wait to watch this clown show.
Oh, yeah.
Please let this happen, man. Please, God, if there's a God in heaven, please make him the heir apparent to the Patriots.
I'm not buying that, man.
The real
You
question
guys
is when
buying
is
that?
Bill
You guys
Belichick
buying that? You
retired?
guys buying that? Are you
No,
No.
I don't even think he's heir apparent to a clown. Any sort of clown to work it out there.
I don't think he's even good enough for the circus, bro.
He's not.
Oh, snap.
Steve
Can't even
M.
be a rodeo clown.
Hey, shout out to Steve M with the $5 super chat. Says Stafford's best year was when he lost the gut and could
Yeah.
actually move around.
He lost that frat gut.
Yeah,
Yo,
when him and his wife went on that diet.
Yeah,
Although I will
yeah.
say, what year is it? 2021. I'd say Stafford's best year was. What was it, 2019? What was the year when he got injured in the middle of the year?
That was
Best year?
2019, man. Where he
Yeah,
was like
2019.
he was having an
2011.
MVP type. He was having an
2019.
MVP type year, wasn't it?
2019. I was like,
2019?
damn, this guy looks amazing.
He
Then
looked great.
2011, my favorite year.
That was a great year.
yeah.
I was like, man, this looks like an
2014
MVP.
was one of my favorite years too, except for the playoffs.
On the Saturday after Thanksgiving last year was my favorite year.
Oh god.
I'll never forget how excited I was when I heard the heir apparent to New England Patriots is no longer a Detroit Lion.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it. That
Yo.
was one of the best days of my life, besides
It
my
was.
daughter being born.
Yeah.
Besides
that was the third.
Daughter
because-
being born, Pat Matricia fired, marriage.
daughter being born. No, not even that. They're upstairs.
Oh my God.
To the when training camp opens up, for people. I don't know if it's open for people now. Are y'all going to be there?
Yes.
I'm gonna try. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
will
definitely
be
gonna
there.
be the first one that opens.
Yeah, if they open up the borders, I'll be there.
The borders. Wait,
I live in Canada. Bro.
You're Canadian for real?
Yeah,
You
man.
Oh wow.
I live in Canada, bro. I live in Windsor, Ontario. I live like 15 minutes away from Detroit.
That's by choice.
Well, I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
My mom's American. My dad's Canadian. My dad's from Windsor, Ontario, where I'm from, and they knew each other somehow as kids, and they married. And then we lived in Buffalo for a bit. Then we lived in Jersey, and then we moved to Windsor, Ontario, where my dad is officially from. And then, yeah, I've been here since I was like 2 or 3.
Oh, mine.
I'm 48 years old, bro. Well, you thought I was American?
Yeah, the whole time. Well, I knew you talked to me, but I thought you was like from like up north, like Grayland or something. So I was like, okay. You said you was you had on one of your videos you was talking about the New York Giants. I don't know why I clicked on it. And like, okay, so he's not from here. He's probably from over there and relocated here, and you know.
No, man. I've been here pretty much my whole life, man. I've been here my whole life. I'm a Lions fan, obviously.
I would have thought the guy to my left would, be a Canadian for real.
Really?
Hey, what's wrong with being Canadian? What's wrong with being Canadian, man?
Actually, I pretty much lived everywhere in the state of Michigan.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in no man's land, Michigan. I've been out west. I've been to the
New
east.
Mexico.
I'm definitely a mutt, though, man. My mom American, my dad Canadian, but I've been here pretty much my whole life. So yeah, I'm Canadian, but I have dual citizenship, so I can bounce anytime I want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just
God.
Go to war with Canada because I know he'll suit up. This man to my right will suit up real quick.
Hey, man, all those Canadians want to do is just drink beer, man. Drink beer and have fun.
Okay.
Hey, that's my kind of party.
Hey, how'd you like your? The biggest thing about Canada is the movie Super Troopers.
Phenomenal movie. It's a great movie. Yes. One of the best movies ever, man. It's one of the best movies. One of the best comedies ever, man. Good times. Those guys are good, man. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to go there to those training camps. I wanted to do something YouTube wise, and y'all, I'll message y'all offline about it. But it was gonna be like a short film about like 15 minutes or so. So, and I was gonna try to get Lions tickets. And, I think it would be a good showing. A good acting reel for you guys if y'all want to,
Yeah, I'm down. Man. I mean, hey,
I'm in.
I'm trying to go to the training camp and stuff like that as well. So if you're definitely there, man, let's link up.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
I'll be at training camp. Can't wait to go. I went not last year, obviously, but the year before that. That was really cool.
Man, and hopefully you can go. Being from Canada and all, I don't know if you got your visa or whatever you got, whatever you need, we're going to try to get it. I'm kidding. Your COVID shot, whatever.
Oh, hey, man, yeah.
That'd be awesome. That's all I got to say. I'm sorry to take up this. I'm sorry, y'all.
This is necessary roughness, man.
Necessary roughness, man.
This is a whole different type of show, man.
I'm gonna start juggling in a minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start juggling. I got 2 footballs here. I'm gonna start juggling. Do it all over here, man. For sure. You gotta have fun, man. You gotta have fun.
I already bought my camera. That's what I'm saying. I bought the camera. I bought an iPhone thing to make it a makeshift camera, and I'm real serious about it. So awesome. you guys dope as heck. So I would love for a cameo, not like a whole I got to meet up with you and stuff. Like I know y'all have schedules, but it's just like a cameo. Like I got my Lions tickets; they're selling like hotcakes, or and you know. And then the whole day is just me trying to get these Lions tickets. Car breakdown, get the Lions tickets. This happens, all to get to there, and they're sold out. So basically, the plot of the movie.
Yeah, that'd be legit.
Definitely.
I'm in, man. I'm in for that, man. That'd be fun. That'd be great, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, dope.
But what you guys think about Julio Jones going to Tennessee?
Perfect spot for him to go. Perfect spot for him to go. I like it.
Yeah.
I think that.
Oh, go ahead.
When it comes to
that's what I was thinking too.
I'm getting away.
when it comes to Julio Jones, man, they got a good offense now. Derrick Henry, Julio Jones, A.T. You got Tannehill, and again.
Yeah. What about you, Mark?
Yeah, man. I like it. I think it was a good move. It was obviously a move that Tennessee, they're all in. They're all in by doing something like that. And I think they gave up. We talked about it yesterday. They gave up a second.
I think it was a second and a fourth.
And a fourth, and then got like a sixth back. You're saying, Tone, something like that. So
yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah, he's 32 years old, man. He can still ball. He's gonna be a problem. It's gonna open up Derrick Henry big time. The offense. I don't think the offense was the issue though over in Tennessee. That's the only thing. Their defense is straight hot trash. So they probably maybe need to do that. But I guess it's, hey man, if you can keep the offense on the field longer, it's better for the defense, I guess, man. So they should have no problem scoring. So it's a good move by them, man. It proves that they're all in. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Avery?
I'm a little counterculture on this one. I don't think it makes them better unless they put him in the slot. I think he slows down their offense. And if they put him in the slot, because I think the receiver over there, AJ Brown, I think he's pretty much the same. Like two big possession receivers. They need some speed there. And they just lost Jonnu Smith. So I'm not seeing it work too much. And then I know that identity, they want to run 40 times a game. So I don't think he's going to be too much of a deep threat. He's 32 years old. But if they can add balance to it, like you're saying, like Mark Orum said, I mean, the offense is already good. All you need is that over-the-top piece. All you need is that piece. So if they can add some balance, get some more speed, because you can't have like just these two Goliath wide receivers just being slow.
Right.
If they can add some speed, especially put him in the slot, and AJ can be on more intermediate deep routes, that'll work. I really think it'll work as long as there's balance to it. I think they have a plan. I'm glad he's out of the Atlanta Falcons because he been through 3 rebuilds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't never complained.
Yeah, he never complained.
Hey, neither did Stafford either. Stafford never complained.
Yeah,
I will say that good about number 9. Besides that, I'm all in for Jared Goff.
It took the third coach to being fired. Like, all right, I think I might want to go. In like 13 years, 12 years.
But you guys know offense more than me. I just know when I'm looking at it, I'm like, all right, so you're gonna run the ball. You got big wide receiver, you're big, but what's the spacing gonna be like? How do you space the field? And that's all my only concern is. But if that's the only concern, that's a good concern.
Yeah.
That's a good concern. That's 12.
Well, the problem over there is, like I said earlier, man, the problem's not the offense. It's the defense that holds that team back. They're terrible. Their defense is not good. So I don't know. I think it just helps out the offense and maybe gives like I said, it gives the defense some rest. You know what I mean? Because you got Julio as that possession guy. He was going to move the chains, double teamed a lot. You know what I mean? He's still going to be double teamed even though he's 32. And AJ Brown can run. That kid can run, and
That dude just
I don't know
big.
who they're. And he's big, and I don't know who. I don't know who their tight end is.
They just lost.
They lost
Yeah.
Jonnu Smith.
Yeah,
And-
that was
and
one of my
Delonte
favorite
Walker.
guys.
And
I
Delonte
love
Walker
me some
too, right?
Jonnu Smith. Yeah, he went to the Patriots.
Yep.
Okay,
And
so I don't know
Henry.
who their tight end is. I don't know. So they lost a couple
They
guys.
just reloaded.
Yep. They also lost their offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought.
Oh yeah, Smith, Arthur
the
Smith, what his name is?
Went to the
Arthur
Falcons,
Smith.
ironically.
Went to the Falcons. Yeah. Huh. Okay then. He probably going there going, yeah, I got Julio. No, I don't.
I got
No,
Kyle
I don't.
Pitts though.
Did
I don't
y'all
got him no more. I don't got him no
Kyle
more.
Pitts.
did y'all want
Kyle
him?
Pitts.
I
Oh,
didn't-
Who is that?
they live.
Vampire Gate.
No, that's Dave Phipp.
That's our special teams coordinator with his eyes.
Oh, man.
They live too.
Yeah, I gotta do a little video on him, man. I'm dreading it. I'm putting it in the back.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
nothing about no special team, dude. Man.
Actually, speaking of special teams, though, there is a rumor out there that the Jacksonville Jaguars are trying to get rid of Gardner Minshew. They said we will take a 5th or a 6th. I'm gonna get your guys' thoughts on it first, and then I'm gonna kind of talk about it how I feel about it. But let's see what you guys say. Would you go out there if you're ahead of a franchise and try to get maybe him as a backup or maybe as a bridge gap guy or maybe as your starter? Would you trade a 5th or a 6th round draft pick for Gardner Minshew? Avery, we'll start with you.
I've already been the crazy person on this thing, and I'm gonna continue being the crazy person. I like Gardner. I just don't like Gardner for no picks. I like a free Gardner. I like Gardner free and clear. So if y'all cut him, he can come on. But I notice these people look at like they're building through the draft, and they're assessing talent in house. They want to see what Tim Boyle has. They want to see what all these guys have. But the roster cuts is going to be like what they really like base their whole thing on. And I think if we give them a 5th round pick, and that's to me, that's inviting the idea that we're going against our culture. Right now, we have 10 picks next year, 9. It's
About 12 or 14.
Yeah,
we're up there. We're up there.
We can't lose that. And I know he's gonna get cut. So I'm gonna pay $20 if I could get something for free.
He'll be a Green Bay Packer.
I hope not.
Probably.
I hope not. But
Probably.
I don't want to spoil what I'm about to say. So
Packers will ruin him.
We'll go to MicroMike. What you think about it?
What I think is, as you said, speaking of special teams, Gardner Minshew could be on the trade block.
I was confused.
Okay.
Is he playing special teams now?
What's
No.
up, 9 Drinks Lions?
What's
Yeah,
going
man.
on?
That's one of my guys right there.
Okay.
Help request a help and community help. I don't know what that is. I just got a message. I don't want Gardner Minshew. I'm happy with what we got right now. I don't want to. I'm like Avery. I don't want to trade nothing, man. I want to build through the draft and do it that way. That's the way I'm all about. Gardner Minshew, he gonna be a Green Bay Packer because right now they don't have a quarterback, and they're gonna need somebody to hand the ball off for when.
Yep.
When Aaron Rodgers gets traded to Denver.
About Denver, though, did y'all hear about the news earlier?
What
Watson?
Yeah, Watson was like, I'd like to go to Denver. So,
Really?
man,
I like
Denver,
you're a free man, Watson.
Yeah.
Denver fans might be feeling pretty all right now. Like, maybe we
You
can
like some
finally get a
massages,
quarterback.
Your name is-
Imagine all this news happens and they get neither,
Right.
Oh, man.
No, I know.
and you get stuck with Teddy Bridgewater and Drew Lock.
Watson got more concerns. Don't he? His name gonna be Watson.
That's
or-
what surprised me.
or
Like
C.
all
Not
this,
even- he's not
all
even
this
playing
going on, and he's like,
2021.
all this is going on. He's like, so yeah, Denver, I'd like to go there.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. I mean, I don't think you're going anywhere this year. Those massages are hurting you, man. You're generally supposed to be feeling good, but ain't feeling too good right now, bro.
Yeah, he got to take care of the legal issues first.
Mm-hmm. They
But,
might use that as bait.
He was thinking with the wrong head.
Yeah. Yeah. The little one,
Yes,
not the
he
big
was.
one.
Yeah.
But Mark Orum, what do you think about Gardner Minshew?
Gardner Minshew, man. I'm with Mike and Avery on this one, man. I wouldn't want to trade for the guy. I don't even know who really the backup is. Who's the other quarterback in Jacksonville? Because
They got
Trevor
Jake
Lawrence.
Ludden.
no, I
Yeah.
know that, but who? It's okay. Like that guy's good. That guy's the guaranteed backup over there. You know what I mean? I just read something today that Trevor Lawrence is already hurt. He's already hurt, and he's already thrown a couple really bad passes. Jacksonville Jaguar fans are freaking out right now, right? By the way, so let's hold off on getting rid of Gardner Minshew, which I think is funny. Everyone, if you go on I'm on a lot of pages, okay, on social media, which is silly. I shouldn't be because it leads to nothing but trouble. But Jacksonville Jaguar fans are already in an uproar over one bad practice by Trevor Lawrence, and he's hurt now. They're freaking out, man. Kids calling him a bust. Calling him all this.
Man.
Oh yeah, man. It's
Wow.
You know how fans are, man. You know how
Yeah.
fans are, and it's just like. But I'm kind of getting off track here. But I'm just saying, with Gardner Minshew though, like Avery said, man, if he's going to get cut, just give him to me for free. I don't dislike Gardner. I don't like this. I don't think he's a bad quarterback. I think he brings a lot of swag, man, to a team. I think he brings a lot of character. He's a decent football player. He's got a chip on his shoulder. Every time he plays football, he does. He has a chip. You can tell. But I wouldn't want to trade for him, man. I wouldn't want to give up any picks for a guy like that.
CJ Beathard is the backup.
CJ, well, he is.
So they
Yeah,
have no
CJ
backup
Beathard?
other than him.
Yeah, CJ Beathard.
Wow.
I mean, hey, he performed though in
He
San
performed in
Francisco.
San Fran. He
True.
did.
But that was in San Francisco. A lot of quarterbacks perform in San Francisco.
Yeah,
Well,
it's a good system.
yeah, that's
it's a good
true.
system. It's a good
Yeah,
system.
it is a good system.
They
Over
put
there.
random quarterback A in there, and he just all of a sudden looks like a good quarterback.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
But
Maybe someone should have demanded a trade over there so they can actually look the part.
Rodgers in San Francisco would be crazy.
oh man, that would
Well, that's
be
his
crazy.
that's his childhood dream, isn't it? To go
I
to San
think
Fran,
so.
isn't it? That's
Rodgers
his
in
dream.
San Francisco is like a guaranteed Super Bowl contender. Well, this is
Yeah.
a guaranteed Super Bowl almost winner right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so too.
I don't know why he didn't just actually go there.
I think he did.
After he heard they turned down that trade for San Francisco, you should have filled the phone like, yeah, called him back and say you accept that trade.
That was one of his demands. Was that team was San
Yeah.
Fran?
Because they
So-
made the trade. The Packers turned it down. As soon as he heard that, he should have just said, "Nope, go accept it. I'm ready to go there right now. Got my bags packed and everything."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at what you're looking at. Okay, so I see I'm in a group for Jacksonville
Yeah.
just to see who's available, and I'm seeing like he's gonna be all right. Don't lose your heads. But I'm also seeing in Urban Meyer we trust, which
Oh no, I
Yeah.
don't think a Hall of
That's the wrong
Fame fans
state
even
to
trust
say that.
Urban Meyer.
it's the wrong state to say that crazy. But yeah, they not the ones I'm seeing. Does anyone have the RC Minshew? I don't know what the like. They be talking crazy. They Florida men, so they talk crazy.
Hey man, it won't be long before they start calling for Tebow.
yeah.
Trust me.
Tebow.
That's the way.
Whoa.
That's exactly what Tebow meant.
Oh no.
Pure evilness, pure evil. Tim Tebow is. I'm telling you right now, man.
This is
I don't trust-
a money grab, getting Tebow and
Ugh,
oh
scares me.
man, got the young rookie quarterback. Oh man, that's just a money grab. That's not even a rebuild.
Hey, kind of like that Floyd fight.
Yeah, that's just hey, we gonna
That was a
Oh,
straight out
we
money
gotta
grab.
get your money,
That
man.
hug fest.
Yeah. Tone, what you think about Gardner Minshew?
For 56, I mean, I'd take him. I mean, he's the top 32 quarterback. You put him in the game. He's one of the few backups you actually put in the game. You know he can get the job done. I'd take him if they cut him, but I don't think they're going to cut him because he's clearly their second best quarterback. I think it's pretty much a situation of if you want him, come get him. But if you don't, he's going to stay here.
For sure.
And, having a guy, there's not really a lot of backups. Like, there's a lot of backups who come in. There's not a lot of Teddy Bridgewaters. Like, guys, you come in the game, you're like, yeah, this guy can still win us the game. Gardner's one of those guys. He's not like an amazing quarterback. He's like, what tier? Like, I was going to say he's like a tier below wherever you put Jared Goff. It's like a tier below that, right? But he's still a starting caliber quarterback. For 56, I mean, I'd do it for 6 just because I don't really value 6 like that. Except for this year, we didn't get Trey Smith, who was apparently been playing pretty good. Who was apparently been playing good at Chiefs practice, And
we didn't even have a 6th round draft pick this year, so
we should have we should have traded up for him. Use that 7.
You gotta have some capital in order to trade up.
Hey, listen, man. Yeah, Trey Smith is there. That dude is a first round talent. I don't care what you gotta give up to get him. Go get him. Yeah. Don't let him get to KC.
Again.
It looks like he is limited. I don't know what that means.
Lawrence?
Yeah.
Yeah, he tweaked something. Something happened to him.
His hair got into his eye.
He threw like 2 pick sixes.
Yeah, he threw 2 back-to-back pick sixes.
2 back-to-back pick sixes, and then I think he was done. I think he realized he hurt himself, and then he was like, he was off.
He's like, I think
I'm done.
I'm injured. Let me go.
I think I'm injured, man. I think
I'll be back
just
in
2 back-to-back pick sixes. This ain't Clemson anymore, man. This ain't Clemson anymore. I gotta go. You know what I mean? So who knows, man?
It looks like he tightened up a hamstring.
The hamstrings, the question.
Hey, do y'all see 9 Drinks #Lions?
Yeah, stop gnawing at me, bro.
My bad.
Keeps gnawing on Mike's head and Mike's window. Oh,
trying to bite my kneecap off, man. Oh man. Hey, I gotta get going, fellas.
All right, brother.
Just to eat. I've not eaten yet, so I'm hungry, man. And the game.
But definitely go on tomorrow, Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike for the One Pride podcast. That is at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But Gardner Minshew, right. I really wanted to talk about this because now I do like what Avery said because that actually just sounds a whole lot better. I'd rather keep my draft picks, and if they cut them, well, hey, come on over. Because I do want Gardner Minshew. I'll get rid of Tim Boyle. I'll get rid of David Blau, who I used to call David Blow, because at first I didn't know how to say his last name. Right. Because I was like, man, we went from David Fales to David Blow. I'm like, what's going on with some of these bad quarterbacks?
Oh,
but then so if it's a 6th round draft pick, I might do it, but if he's going to get cut, bring him on over because, I feel like, okay, you got good competition at the quarterback position then. You got Jared Goff, obviously, as your clear-cut starter. And then you got Gardner Minshew. In 2 years, he's thrown, 5,530 yards with 37 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. So I'm like, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
You look at more so why did he have a worse year this year than last year in his rookie year where it was Minshew mania? Well, that defense was totally demolished and it was trash. He had a little bit more weapons his rookie year than he did his second year on that defensive side of the ball. So, I mean, obviously your team's going to, take a step back. Number 1 overall pick, step back. But I mean,
it's a big step back.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. But I mean, if you pair him up with Jared Goff, say Jared Goff, say, hey, it's a blowout. Well, hey, you could throw Gardner Minshew and even add more points to it, or you can, or say, hey, Jared Goff doesn't work out. Heaven forbid that. I mean, I hope he works out because all the hate he's been getting, I want him to work out in the worst way. But say he doesn't. Well, you have Gardner Minshew there to kind of be that bridge gap till we get that quarterback, and then he's can be that quote unquote Sean Hill type of quarterback. He's not going to be a world beater. He's not going to be a starter with us. But I mean, for a bridge guy, I mean, I would take a flyer on him. But
But
oh, go ahead.
you think though? Okay, I know if you bring in a Gardner Minshew, like I don't know, there was Minshew mania, like you were talking about a couple years ago, right? Do you think that Lions fans will sit there and just wait for one opportunity for Jared Goff to throw one bad pick, and all of a sudden it's Minshew, it's just calling for Gardner Minshew? Do you think we really need that right now in this town? A quarterback, a quarterback controversy like that with it's Gardner Minshew, man. It's not like it's what I mean. It's how do I say it, man? Like he's not that good, but he's not that bad, right?
Right,
Gardner Minshew. So, but do we want a quarterback controversy? You think in this town? I don't know.
I don't think it would really be a controversy though, because Jared Goff is your clear cut guy. You traded
100%.
Matthew Stafford, for this guy. So like that's your clear cut guy. I'm just saying bring him in. Yeah, you're gonna have competition in practice, but as far as games are concerned, there's no competition.
It's Goff, right?
It's Goff.
100%.
Yeah,
it is Goff.
But it's gonna keep both guys kind of like, okay, hey, next man up mentality. If one goes down, I got to be ready, and I know I can take care of some business at least for a game or two, or maybe a half a season or whatever the injury is.
And Mark Worms did something real smart because these fans are not mature enough. I got a video coming out like you same old Lions fans. You can't be the same old fan. And when anything happened with Stafford, people was calling for Sean Hill or Dante Culpepper or whoever, Orlovsky. They was just they need to know what patience looks like. And if you bring in Gardner Minshew with these fans, they might turn their back on Jared really quickly because they haven't been attached to him.
Like Lions fans, 100% would, bro. You're right, Avery. 150% they would.
Because
they would turn their back right on him.
For Stafford to get the love that he got, it was that Browns game that changed everything for Stafford.
Right.
Yep.
Stafford was like Jesus, and then 2011 happened, and then Stafford could do no wrong.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you had these Stafford loyalists after that. After those two things, and we haven't been invested in Jared Goff enough to bring a quarterback in here just to back him up, and that's sad.
Yeah,
because these people would turn their back on him so quick. But another thing is, if we did get Gardner Minshew, would that increase this offensive off-season rating that we got? Because I just seen this. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, we're
ranked 26.
26.
26.
And all the playoff teams is winning though. Like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the best offseason.
Yeah.
What did they do?
They just brought their guys back.
They brought everybody back, man. They didn't break up the band. The band's the band's back. Yeah, they didn't even break up.
That's the best one. That's number one. The New England Patriots just went out and bought a team.
Oh yeah.
They doing this to us any which way. 25, it looks like.
Yeah,
that's not bad, but that's not the last.
No, that's still horrible because I thought we actually had a real good offseason. I mean, it's not let's turn the page. Holy crap, we're going to be this world beater. But for what Detroit needs to do, it was the best offseason you could possibly have.
But you just said it, Trox. We were actually voted one of the best off seasons. We were by the national media, whoever does all that stuff. They say we had a great off season, and then they say we have one of the worst running backs in the NFL. They say we have a really good off season, and they say we have a terrible offense. Like
that don't even make no sense.
You know what I mean? Like we know we got our problems. But I wouldn't say that we're that like far down. I don't know, man. I say if we fix our wide receiving core and our linebackers,
we're at least going to be a 500 team minimum.
Yeah.
You know, minimum, with a chance of going higher. You fix those two areas because, I mean, let's face it, our offensive line is pretty much set. Outside of the question mark of what the right guard position is going to be, okay, obviously it's going to be Big V, but how is Big V going to fit in this offensive line? You know, there's that. And then there is, you know, there's your quarterback. You got that locked down. You got your running backs locked down. You know, with the possibility of adding a Todd Gurley to the mix. So, you know, that's going to be lights out. Okay, you got a couple question marks at wide receiver. And then defensively, okay, outside of defensive end, your defensive middle of the meat and potatoes of your defensive line is solid. You spent two draft picks on upgrading that defensive front. And then you got your question marks on your linebacking. You could maybe throw Iffy Malifonwu at the safety position, maybe at the slot position. Maybe he goes on the outside and you move either, you know, Okuda or, you know, a War. We don't know what they're gonna do with Iffy. Maybe he's just gonna be a depth guy. We don't know. You know, I mean, there's so many different, you know, things that can happen with Iffy. He's iffy right now. We don't know where he's going to be.
He's iffy, man. Iffy's iffy. Yeah, man.
You know, but I mean, you're starting to form this team. You know, outside of your couple holes, you know, the national media are just sleeping on us because they're like, oh, it's Detroit. That's basically what it comes down to. Oh, it's Detroit.
It's just like, look, Detroit is like, for lack of a better word, Detroit is like Bitcoin, okay?
Yeah.
It's just something that people just laughed at for years, and they just don't believe in it, Then it pops off, and now they want to jump the bandwagon. And when we pop off, and we will,
I want them to keep that same energy.
You know,
keep
they won't.
that same
They don't
energy.
Remember. That's what they don't remember what they said. Like,
Rachel Nichols said the best darn thing, and I know she was talking about me because I was going ham on Twitter. When it was the Suns versus the Lakers in the first round, and you know, the national media, ESPN, the Godfathers, the know-it-alls, they said, "Oh, the Suns have a 0% chance." The Suns have a 0% chance that they're going to make this. That they're going to beat the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's give a quick little back history. The Phoenix Suns are the second best team in the National Basketball Association. It goes the Utah Jazz number 1, Phoenix Suns number 2, everybody else, and they have a 0% chance to beat the number 7th in the West, Los Angeles Lakers. You know the last time they said a 0% chance? Let me get this bracelet off my hand. This was the team that they gave a 0% chance to in 2004 against the same darn squad, the LA Lakers. You know what happened in that?
I know.
4 games to 1. And the only reason why they won that one game was because Richard Hamilton let Kobe Bryant beat Kobe Bryant.
Yep.
That's sad.
You know.
That's sad. Is a free agent with us?
Oh yeah, I am. I'm back now.
Okay, I'd love to hear your take on this if you heard the question.
Oh, what was the question?
I forget. I'm drinking, not thinking.
Was it Gardner Minshew?
And I answered that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What was it then? What was the question? I don't remember now.
Yeah, just
I'm not even drinking.
the media snapping on us.
Yeah.
Oh, the media? Okay.
Oh, I do want to send one quick thing, though. Rachel Nichols put out something. She was like, oh, if you want your team, because I hear a lot of noise. If you don't like what we say, we'll go out there and win. Maybe then you'll start, what do you call it? So I'm like, I wonder who you're talking about, Miss Rachel Nichols. I wonder who you're talking about.
So who is this Rachel Nichols? What is she on a station?
Yeah, she's on
Yeah,
ESPN.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
the one with the
Jump.
red hair.
Yeah.
Now she hosts the jump. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. She wait, the jump or the
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
with Nate Burleson?
The jump.
The jump.
The jump, the basketball show.
Okay. Not to disrespect you, Mark Orum. I know you a
Me?
fan of the little men, but anyway.
Of the G-Men? You mean the G-Men?
Gee, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What are you going to say about that, man? What are you gonna say about that?
I made it better than us.
Let's bring it.
Hey,
Bring
that
it.
whole little jump was on there. They were, who's gonna win out the NFC East? Who's gonna be 2-6? Who's gonna be?
Yeah, man.
It was hype for that loser. They was hype. They was ready to go. They was having conversations. Saying, who's
gonna get the 6 wins first?
It's a race.
Who's going to get the 6 wins first, baby? All you got to do is win 6 or 7 in the East.
All right.
That's the playoffs.
That's man. We
Hey,
just,
the NFC, hey, man, the NFC East is getting better, man. It's getting better over there. It is. It's going to
say
be
this.
better, man.
Don't
It's good,
sleep
man.
on Dallas this year.
Don't sleep
Dak
on
is
Dallas.
looking-
Washington
Dak-
Redskins got a
Yep.
great defense, man, you know.
The only thing about
You're a
Washington, though,
quarterback away.
It's
You're a
weird how
quarterback
the
away.
Redskins and the
Exactly.
Giants are in the exact same position.
yeah.
Like
Yep.
a quarterback away.
You,
And the
hey,
Cowboys
man,
are
hey,
defense away.
Yeah. You look at that Giants. You look at my Giants, man. I'm telling you right now, that's not a joke of a team. They have a squad over there, bro.
Also, I need them to cut Will Hernandez. Send him to Detroit.
hey,
Hey, man.
hey,
Yeah,
please.
they're trying to move him to
Please.
guard or something, right? Right now, is what I'm hearing. So
Already,
they're trying to move him over to the right side or something like. He's never ever played on the is the right or left, I forget, but they're trying to move him over to where he's never played.
I need that
And,
to go badly. Send him to Detroit. Get
Yeah,
Big
their
B on the bench.
Their old line is
What I was
hey man,
saying.
the Giants old line is already garbage, man. So that's a one spot with New York that's really, really weak. Is their old line. It is their old line, man. They're okay at quarterback. Daniel Jones, I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I don't know, but I like their wide receiving core. I like their running back. If they can stay healthy, they got a pretty good defense. If they can stop the pass, they had problems last year stopping the pass, man. A lot of injuries last year on that defense. So Giants will be better, man. So,
Giants are literally
don't sleep
a
on 'em.
offensive line and a quarterback away from really
Yeah.
competing.
Yeah,
And the only problem is those are like the two hardest thing to get.
exactly, man.
Well,
Danny Dimes has got that. Danny Dimes has got the fumbling problems, and he throws a lot of bad picks. That's his deal. You know what I mean? He's kind of like, I say, like an athletic version of Jared Goff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He is. He's an athletic version of Jared Goff because Goff's not very athletic. You know what I mean? I wouldn't call him athletic. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that Danny Dimes can
Jared
run.
Goff can run on you.
He's okay. He's okay, but he's not known for it, man.
He'll
not
run
known.
if you sleep on him enough.
But
Yeah, but he's not known for it.
But that's what I'm saying is like they don't. It's not about winning. It's about markets because they're TV.
Yeah.
Of
See,
course.
We happy when we get. Well, I know y'all a little higher echelon. You know, y'all got
Higher
it.
echelon. Put him in. What?
Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it. Y'all 1,000 views, 20. I be seeing it. And I'm like, okay, get your money. But I'm happy I get 100, 200. I think my number now, before it was like 50. Like 4 months ago, if I got 50, I'm out of there. If I'm now, if I get like 280, I'm like, okay, I did my job, you know. And then when I get that 1,400, I'm like, but they need millions of views, and they marketing is to like, come on, you got Dallas, Washington, all in the same New York, all in the same division. They market themselves. And it's not about winning because they was just so hype about the 6-10 or going 7-9. It's not about winning. But when the Seattle Seahawks, my Seattle Seahawks, win 7-9, they're a joke of a team. They're not gonna. No one takes Pete Carroll seriously. Beat the Super Bowl champion Saints.
Yep.
Well, I don't know how far they could go. The Saints. It was all about the Saints. All the Saints messed up. The media, no. They just right now to me is. We're the new media, man. And those people make me so sick. Like, I'm so sorry, bro. Tone, I got to check out your channel, but I watch these two regularly. I was watching, you was talking about the Lakers so bold. You was just talking about the Lakers. Like, it was like a week, 2 weeks ago. And I was like, man, this dude, just the hate of LeBron, the greatest player of this generation. But it's okay. It's okay. I deal with it all the time.
For me though, are you going to compete with Kobe Bryant? Are you going to compete with Michael Jordan? Like, as far as what have you done for like this league? What have you done for, what do you call it? He gets a little hurt, and it's like the biggest thing on the face of this planet. It's like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant.
But part of that is because he's LeBron. Like,
I don't want to hear that, because look at Isaiah Thomas. Okay, hold on. Okay, you guys want to go there? Let's go there. Okay, look at Isaiah Thomas, 1988. Okay, 1988. I was 1 year old, but I do my history lessons. Okay, 1988. He broke his foot. He had more points on a broken foot. He scored, I think it was 45 or 50 points or something like that on a broken foot. You see LeBron ever score?
I mean, LeBron, what was it, 2019? Didn't LeBron play the finals with a broken hand?
I could play with a broken hand.
I mean, sure, but you playing on a broken hand in a game where you got to use your hand for everything. And, you know, I'm talking about, this is like the newer Cavs. This is like after Kyrie left.
Okay, but I can still play with a broken hand.
And it's against the Warriors, which I'll
say this. You do get an excuse because it is the Warriors. I will give you the excuse because it's the Warriors. That offense, when healthy, is lights out. They put up video game numbers. Warriors.
I was thinking about this. I find this hilarious. You know, you had a team with an MVP, a superstar role player, and a defensive player of the year candidate, and then you lose to LeBron and Kyrie. You go to the parking lot and start crying to another MVP candidate. I was like, I find that hilarious. I'm like, how did you? I'm like, yeah, we just let y'all get away with that? German was like, man, we couldn't beat him, man. And I was like,
see, another thing though, Tone, and this is another thing that really puts me over the edge with LeBron. LeBron had to leave his squad that drafted him. Michael Jordan never left, and when he did, he donated his entire contract to the 9/11 funds. Okay, Kobe almost came to Detroit. There was an agreed upon trade. It was going to be, I think, Richard Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, and I think some draft picks going to LA, and then we were supposed to get Kobe Bryant.
Really?
Prior to the paperwork going to the league office, Jerry Buss said, do not push nothing through. I need to talk to Kobe first. After that, then we could push the papers through. Jerry Buss went up to Kobe, talked to him. They ripped up the paperwork. They put Kobe with the team, and they won a championship. This was after the Shaq and Kobe era.
And Kobe was going to come here, like, no problem?
Yes.
Kobe was about to leave.
Yes, he had us as one of his destinations.
Wow.
And Joe Dumars actually had an agreed upon trade for Kobe Bryant to come here too.
That would have been sweet, man.
Yeah. But I mean, he never left and won championships.
True.
LeBron had to leave the Cavs to win his first.
But let me say this.
I mean, granted,
Michael got Scotty. Kobe got Shaq. LeBron got Mo Williams? I mean, think about it. What did the Cavs really ever do for LeBron? Let's be honest. He was
that's not LeBron's fault. That's the ownership.
Exactly. He left because of the ownership. He only came back because he loved the city.
We love everybody.
Okay, but still, like, you look at Michael Jordan.
If I can't trust my
longest,
ownership,
he couldn't get past the Detroit Pistons.
Like, if I can't trust my ownership, why would I stay? No, but he ran into a tough opponent, but he can get over the hump eventually. If I run into a tough opponent, which LeBron already carried,
and the Pistons.
Exactly. But LeBron, he had already carried this same Cavs team to a finals, and they didn't really give him much help. Let's be honest. Like, who did they really get LeBron?
I mean,
What?
Boobie Gibson.
Because he was there for 7 years. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They gave him what, Boobie Gibson at best. That's
No,
why he said,
I will say
Verishow
Verishow or something like that. I think his name was the one with the crazy
guy with the
long
crazy hair, man.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I liked him, and also their center as well, Ilgauskas.
Yeah.
I liked him too. I thought that was a solid, I mean, it wasn't a world beaters, but it was good to, you need those nasty guys, those big nasty guys that, kind of like those, I quote, quote unquote, Joakim Noahs in the 2010, 2015 era. You can get like the Eins Cantor guys. Guys that are going to go out there and say, you know what, I'm going to hurt somebody. I'm going to grab these rebounds. I'm going to go, cojones to the wall and try to go and get, the loose ball. You need those kind of guys. And those are the kind of guys that, hey, you can, hey, come on, man.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, man.
This was a different channel. My bad.
Hey, I want, let's cheers, brother. Come on. I need to swig.
Creative. Why is, come on, can I ask y'all something? Okay, I didn't mean to bring on the LeBron talk. I was strictly here for Lions, but y'all got me fired up because it's just.
Hey, this is necessary roughness. We talk
Necessary
about
roughness,
everything.
man. We talk about anything.
All right. So, okay, I'm not gonna do the little straw man argument of who did he have, and that's just lame to me because everybody has a team to some degree.
Oh yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna say. What do you expect from LeBron James in his 18th year? What do you expect? Do you expect if you expect LeBron James for 2007?
You're not going to get him.
You're not
No.
you're not going to.
You're talking about a 38-year-old. I mean, you got to gauge it now as a 38-year-old.
And why are we comparing him to Ghost still? No disrespect. R.I.P. Kobe, knock on wood. I don't mean no disrespect. We're comparing him to Ghost. No disrespect. I'm going
No, I mean, no, I get where you're coming from, Avery. I do. But for me, it's like I see more heart out of guys like a Kobe. I see more heart out of a guys like, a Michael Jordan. Like for me, it's okay, you're probably one of the healthier ones out of everybody. Anthony Davis goes down, get your guys on the same page. Get into Kyle Kuzma's rear end and shake the living dog daylights out of him. Say, if you don't get your stuff together, I'm shipping your butt out. Get into Alex Caruso's butt. If you don't get it together, I'm shipping your butt out.
You forgot one thing. You forgot one thing.
What?
LeBron got to pub the new Space Jam movie this summer.
Hey, I ain't mad at that, bro. Hey, I ain't mad at that. Go make your money, Brian.
I win a championship next year.
He said, I might have lost the first round, but I'll go work on Space Jam and we'll figure it out next year.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. Like for me, I'm just about, okay, get your, like, as a leader, 38 years old, 100 years old, 20 years old. If you supposed to be that guy, you got to be a leader. Lead your guys. If injuries happen, somebody's got to step up. You got to make sure that person steps up. If not, then okay, hey, I gave it my all. I've always said, whether you win, lose, or draw, empty the tank on the court or empty the tank on the field. Empty the tank on the diamond. Empty the tank, whatever sport you're in. Empty the tank. Where you could say, you know what? Yeah, I lost round one, but guess what? I gave it my darn all.
Yeah, that's a nice speech. Patricia should have said some stuff like that last year. You got me wanting to play. I'm seeing these comments. You got all these LeBron haters like yourself. And they just man. They just agree with I'm outnumbered, man. Me and free agent over here. And unfortunately, his name is free agent now because me and him like LeBron. So I guess him being free agent is That's
I'm not going to disrespect him. I'm not going to disrespect him to the point where I think he's just some super bum. I mean the dude got massive talent. What he's done in this league is phenomenal. I'm not going to take nothing away from him.
Oh no, I'm not shutting down. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying this. Look, we gonna pub Space Jam. We gonna put us over here, and
then get that money.
All right, and we'll see you next year.
hey, I ain't mad at that.
When are they gonna have AD limping in the background, Space Jam?
Oh, that's a low blow.
Oh.
Now I will say this. I will say this though. I think LeBron's trying to prep Anthony Davis for life after LeBron in the NBA. I think that's why Anthony Davis was that key piece to being in LA. Mm-hmm. Because obviously, Kobe got the torch from Jordan. Kobe gave the torch to LeBron, to be the face of the league. When you think about the NBA, you need to think about LeBron James. Because there's going to be no more Kobe. Now at 38 years old, I'm not saying that, next year he's going to win a ring and then retire by his 40th birthday. No, he's going to play till whenever the heck he wants to finish. But, he's trying to prep that next face of the NBA to where it's like, okay, I'm giving you the torch, to be the staple of the NBA, like how I was. Now you go carry the torch and make your own legacy.
Yeah. Because somebody actually brought this up like a while ago, and I didn't even realize I didn't really think about it until they brought it up.
I never thought.
And they was talking about how the NBA ratings, and they was talking about who's really the face of the NBA after LeBron. And they was talking about even while people hate or love LeBron's on TV, they'll turn on the game. Facts. And there's not really anybody in the NBA that you can really say right now that's that guy. I was like, that's very true, because at the end of the day, LeBron is the league right now. Like, even if he's on a bad team,
even for a casual fan, for a casual fan, they know who LeBron is.
Yeah, if he's on a bad team, we're still gonna watch LeBron. If he's on a great team, still gonna watch LeBron. He's gonna pull numbers either way. And I'm like, I don't know if there's anybody else in the league I can really say that about right now. Giannis is iffy. Luka might be that guy just after that Clippers series.
Luka, yeah.
Yeah, after that Clippers series, he might be the one who gets the torch next. AD could be that guy, but I just feel like it's gonna be tough for him. Part of that is he just plays in the league that's not meant for big men, really. Yeah. It's not really a big man league anymore. It's hard because all the teams are gonna do is just double team him, try to make him pass, which he's a power forward. He's not the greatest passer in the world.
Wait.
True. I mean, he's not a great
Davis
passer.
Is a very good passer.
He's a good passer for his position, but is he as good as a passer as a LeBron? Because think about LeBron. Teams usually don't try to double team LeBron as much because they know when LeBron, you double team him, he's gonna make you pay. Which AD, I was watching it every time he got the ball, they just swarm. Go kick it out to they say kick it out to Kyle Kuzma, kick it out to Wes Matthews. We'll let him shoot. Let them shoot all day. Yeah. We don't. They was like, I'm not scared of them at all, and that's part of it. I think it's hard for big men in this league right now to truly be successful, unless you do everything really.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight, and I'm not refuting what he said. Tone, you spot on what you're saying. Let me get this straight. Even when you hate LeBron, they turn on the television. So it's not even about winning or losing. It's about marketing again, but it's on the fan side. They hate this man so much, they got to watch him play. And then when he's out the playoffs, willingly out the playoffs, I don't think he threw the game. I just think
everybody was willingly, or did the Suns put him up, and had Devin Booker tear tear that behind up.
You know what? I heard Devin Love Booker. I heard his little comments about Kobe was in the building. It felt like Kobe was here. And I'm like, you know, sit your man. All right, look, man. They're there because of Chris Paul, who doesn't get no ratings. Nobody likes Chris Paul. He couldn't even work with the Beard. So
James Harden.
yeah. So how in the world did they get there? I don't know how, but it was pretty much all Devin Booker. Secondly, you got a point guard like Dennis Schroeder guarding Booker and guarding CP3. No, that's not gonna work. You might as well tank it in because you don't have the matchups you want. Everybody's hurt. Look, play your best and let's just try again. I'm not talking about tanking. I know it sounds crazy. I'm just saying, like, we're gonna lose, guys. We're gonna lose. Like, that team was red hot coming into the playoffs. They were number one. Like, come on, man. It's just, and then people still talk about LeBron and he ain't not even in the playoffs. Y'all so mad. I just noticed that y'all so mad about the hero. He's a hero. He ain't
no hero to me. He was a former rival.
I'm gonna say you a Pistons fan, so you know he's a rival. And you a Suns fan. And you a Suns fan, so he a rival to you.
Well, yeah, he's a rival. You got like 25 teams, right? So you you know, all your teams playing LeBron.
You got a new rival this week.
I'm like, y'all hate this man. He ain't even here.
Yeah, it's hilarious because I remember last year when LeBron was out of the playoffs, they was like, I mean, no, it was 2 years ago when the Lakers admitted playoffs. They was like, so the NBA ratings taken because of LeBron. I was like, damn. Even when he's not in the playoffs, they talk about LeBron.
No one's mentioned Leonard ever. I've never heard. I'm looking on ESPN. Where's Leonard at? Where's Leonard? I'm looking. There's no conversation about how he had 7 or 15 and man, come on, man. Y'all hate the greatest. It's okay.
I mean, I like Michael Jordan, and he was a rival. I hated him playing, but I got respect for him. You know, when he went to the Wizards, I started having a lot of respect for Jordan because, you know, he donated his entire paycheck to the men and women that lost someone for 9/11.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, man, and plus, without this is my argument, and I will die with this argument. Even if I'm wrong, I'm going to admit defeat with this argument. I will admit defeat with this argument. Without Michael Jordan, without Larry Bird, without Patrick Ewing, and without Magic Johnson, there would be no Bad Boys. There would be no Jordan Dynasty. There would be no Kobe era. There would be no going to work Pistons. There would be no LeBron, no Anthony Davis, no Kawhi Leonard, no Damian Lillard, no Luka Doncic, none of those guys. There would be no league. Why? Back before, in that early 80s, the narrative of the NBA was cocaine and bankruptcy.
Yeah.
That's true.
With those few men, they rallied and brought the game of basketball back. They said, you know what? Let's spice this stuff up. Let's market this to where casual fans, diehard fans of all different nations can watch this product and, you know, be excited about it. And that's going to equate to bigger revenues for the NBA.
Yeah.
You know, we'll clean up all the cocaines, put some hard rules and regulations about it, and, you know, and then go from there. And then after that, you know, we'll see where it goes. And now it's one of the highest paid professional players, you know, out of the 4 major sports. You know, now granted, NFL is you know, it's getting up there on that list. But, you know, let's face it. People pay a lot of money for a LeBron James. People pay a lot of money for a Anthony Davis. People pay a lot of money for, you know, these big name guys to help bring them a championship.
Yeah. Although part of that is because the NBA has a bigger presence overseas than the NFL does. Also, part of it is just because of the fact NFL got 53-man rosters. Because, you know, I didn't actually realize until I looked at the revenue. I was like, you know what? The NFL's be making more money than the NBA, surprisingly. I was like, I saw a few years. I think it was, last year? And the year before that, I was looking at NFL made more money than the NBA. But then, you know, 53-man rosters kills a lot of that. Which it was really surprising to me, especially with all the presence that, you know, the NBA has in China, which I know that's kind of a touchy subject right now because of the whole Daryl Morey, LeBron stuff that happened. But, you know, Yao Ming made that a big market, especially for like the Rockets. And I was just surprised to how, you know, NBA's played. You got players in Africa and Europe, everywhere. And I was just surprised how much the NFL, being a mostly U.S. market, was making more than the NBA. That was just surprising to me. I was like, wow.
I got you.
But we are going to wrap this up. I do got to get ready for tonight's game, game number 2 of the Denver Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns. Avery, do you got any closing words?
Like, comment, subscribe to Troxel Sports, Orum's Forum, Tone channel, and my channel. Last not least, and
The free agent.
the free agent channel. Love y'all.
All right. Mark Orum.
Hey, man, thanks a lot, brother, for having me on, man. It was great. Thanks, everybody in the chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Troxel Sports, Avery Giovanni, the free agent, Tone T. It was fun, man. Let's do it again. Hopefully see you guys tomorrow on OPP.
Yeah,
absolutely. Tone, any
it was great coming here with you guys today. You know, got to be in for free agency. You know, hate on all the teams in the NFL. Might be soldier / free agent after tomorrow. I don't know how that's gonna go. But yeah, it was just great coming on with you guys today. You know. It's kind of bored because I gotta go to MEPS tomorrow, so I was just kind of bored to figure out what I'm gonna have to do if I had to go there tomorrow morning.
You going to MEPS?
Yeah, I go to MEPS tomorrow morning.
All right, 25 Bravo. Don't say nothing you'll regret. Don't look. Everything is everything is what they want. Okay. Have you ever broke? No, I've never broke nothing, man. I'm good. You might have a broken jaw. You know, I'm good. Okay, just, you know, that's all my Army advice I could give you. I'm about to go to AT tomorrow, so
yeah. But my recruiters, they was putting me through that. They was phrasing it real weird too. They was like, "Well, have you ever did this and this?" I was like, "You know what? I think I have." It was like wrong answer.
That's it. I told you guys, he's coached up.
But
Good,
love each and every single one of you guys. Appreciate you for coming on the show. Appreciate everyone who came out. Appreciate the super chats. It will go back into the channel. And with that being said, I will see you guys in about 45 minutes. With that being said, have a nice day. This is Troxel Sports Talk, and we're out. Peace.